What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat basketball channel. My name is Amir, and for today's video, we're going to talk about Ben Simmons and what that means in terms of acquiring Damian Lillard. Will acquiring Ben Simmons make it much easier to finally facilitate and close out this trade? So the Miami Heat, as we all know, are continuing to work on the trade to acquire Damian Lillard. Right now, executives for both the Miami Heat and the Portland Trail Blazers are in Las Vegas for the Las Vegas Summer League. Joe Cronin, the GM of the Blazers, mentioned yesterday that he's not going to talk about any of the negotiations and trades conversations that he's had thus far. He said the Miami Heat have not even talked in Vegas yet, but we all know that that deal is going to be done relatively soon. But there might be one hang-up with a third team that's potentially involved with the trade. The Brooklyn Nets have been rumored and linked to be a possible third team in this trade. And the reason for that is that the Portland Trail Blazers have mentioned they do not want to acquire Tyler Hero. His contract does not make sense as they are a rebuilding team, and they also have three young players in their backcourt, so there's redundancy there. So one of the issues is related to Ben Simmons. The Brooklyn Nets are looking to offload his contract, so if they were to acquire Tyler Hero, they would definitely want to send out Simmons because he does have a relatively negative contract, and he's definitely not the same all-star player that he once was. So if the Miami Heat are desperate enough to land Damian Lillard, they might be incentivized to take Simmons' contract on in a deal in order to make this happen sooner than later. And we all know that Joe Cronin yesterday said in his press conference that if this deal takes months, it takes months. They're looking out to acquire the best package possible and get the best deal possible for Damian Lillard. So do you guys think it would be worth acquiring Ben Simmons along with Dame Lillard to get this trade done sooner rather than later? I'm skeptical. I don't want Ben Simmons on the Miami Heat. I don't think we need him. I mean, who knows? I mean, he could be a backup point guard or point forward if we do involve Kyle Lowry in a trade. But he just isn't the same player that he once was. Obviously, we know he can't shoot or spread the floor. He's been known for being a great downhill player and being able to score in the paint. And then, of course, a good facilitator, a good rebounder, and pretty good defender. But as of late, he's just unable to score. Like, he hesitates to even attempt layups now, as we saw in the playoffs in the past with the Sixers. So I don't think he's the best fit, and especially I don't want to absorb his contract. The Heat are going to be in the second apron for sure if we acquire his contract. So I don't think it's worth it. And then there's also issues with him and Jimmy Butler. I don't think they get along, so I'm sure Jimmy's going to have a say in that. But yeah, he has $83 million left on his salary, so I wouldn't make it happen. But if the Heat fans get desperate enough, or if the Miami Heat get desperate enough, we might have to acquire a Ben Simmons. But I personally rather acquire a Nurkic, essentially, because I know they want to offload him and his contract. And so I rather take on a Nurkic than a Ben Simmons. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think Ben Simmons would be a good fit on the Miami Heat? Would you guys be willing to take him on to get this deal done faster? Let me know. Thanks, guys.